What's up, party people? Welcome to another episode of the Bronze Tiger. Have no flaws, no flaws. And today we're gonna give a special shout out to a person who has no flaws. Bronze Tiger in the fullest. You know what I'm talking about?
If it sinks in
Boom.
that we have world government, if it sinks in that it wants to kill us, if it sinks in that Pfizer, through the UN and a consortium of banks, got governments in an emergency that they staged with Bill Gates and Fauci to give them power secretly over all of our governments, to not just indemnify them, but sign over the national parks and military bases to them, and have the government sign on under a secret emergency declaration of martial law, what it is, that they have a medical tyranny. And that's why whatever Pfizer says they want is then done. And whatever Bill Gates says is done. Like it was carved in stone.
From the front lines of the information war, it's Alex Jones.
It's funny how you said that because Georgia Guidestone's Ted Turner. It's funny.
Have you heard of this? Blasts in China, all within a week. 10 explosions, 10 bomb blasts in one country in less than a week.
Between October 21st and October 27th, there were at least 10 mysterious explosions throughout China, killing at least 13 people and injuring many more. These mysterious explosions came just weeks before Xi Jinping was anointed as a revered leader of the CCP, preparing him for next year's CCP Congress, which is scheduled for next October. This gives Xi less than a year to make good on his commitment to absorb Taiwan into the CCP and unite all of China under communism. And allowing this to happen would be handing the world economy over to the communist Chinese. The CCP deploys massive fishing fleets to illegally plunder protected areas, such as the Galapagos Islands, because they are hungry. The CCP is undergoing a food shortage crisis, warning people to stock up on essential items, and adopting laws against food waste and binge eating. The CCP has been buying massive amounts of farmland in Australia and the United States. Handing over the world economy to the communist Chinese would be national suicide for both nations, who have already been infiltrated at the highest levels of government by the CCP. A handful of Republican senators visited Taiwan to vow U.S. support. The U.S. Secretary of State has said that the U.S. will defend Taiwan. And Australia's Minister for Defense has vowed to back the U.S. and Taiwan against China. But who currently has control over the Australian military? Or the U.S. military? The CCP's own woke American puppet, General Mark Milley, says that the U.S. is incapable of defending itself against China's hypersonic missile tech. PSYOPs, something we have all been learning about firsthand. Many of us have read how they've done it in history, but today we are all witnessing in real time how the banking cartel.
Ain't that crazy, y'all? Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Oof.